Good evening, school board. My name is Tremaine Spruill, a junior at Booker T. Washington High School, also a member of its Mighty Choral program. Briefly, I'd like to acknowledge our support system. The group did not want to overwhelm the room, Therefore, Precious White and myself are here as spokespeople. I want to recognize the 15 parents, the 30 students, 13 BTW staff members, and 4 recent alumni of Booker T. Washington for watching and supporting us on the live stream. I've met some of you, so you should know that my statements today are grounded in integrity, factual statements, and pure student perspective. Under Booker T's recent leadership change, there's been a lot of mischievous decisions and unethical agendas. I understand that you support Principal Dion Garner and believe that he is passionate and an understanding principal. However, I am here today to challenge that view, not out of hatred or disrespect, but in pursuit of truth and justice. I know you all have viewed our choir as peaceful protests intelligently constructed by myself, Precious White, and 2 other choir members supported by the entire group at our spring concert. Ultimately, it was Garner's decisions that led us to lead us into the protest. After our protest, only Precious White and I were called into Mr. Garner's office for a meeting. Out of all who participated in the protest, Precious White and I were the only ones suspended. However, we successfully appealed these suspensions and had them expunged, but the damage was complete. During my due process meeting with my father and Assistant Principal Deborah self-present, Mr. Garner made several alarming comments. The meeting became heated as Mr. Garner forcefully directed the conversation. When I expressed that I did not feel safe under his principalship, he responded with a careless dismissal, "Then leave." Such a statement is not just unprofessional, it's dangerous, especially coming from someone whose authority is new and untested. I have reported this to Dr. Griffin and Dr. Kimsey, but Garner's unintelligent comments were always justified by his status as a new principal in the district. Despite the other circumstances, this was truly an unprofessional comment, especially coming from an individual whose tenure had just begun. The system of Norfolk Public Schools must hold everyone, students and principals alike, to the same standard. In the meeting, Garner's unprofessional comments led me to send him my suspension appeal addressed "Dear Dictator." Google defines a dictator as someone who has absolute power by force or someone who acts in an autocratic manner. I'm not here to slander Mr. Garner's name, ruin his reputation, or to get him terminated. I'm simply here to restore integrity and accountability in not only our school, but the system of Norfolk Public Schools. Directly, this circumstance in whole is for the simple reinstatement of our choir director, Mr. Odell Ziegler. Respectfully, Mr. Ziegler is an educator whom not only cares for his students, but crafts talent and